Can he have Blockbuster? No! Black Mass! Black Mass! It's almost never happened. Cole looking for some oh my days! WWE Velocity, this guy could do it right now. No! Styles! Styles is the new champion! I know what you're thinking. Oh, but my favourite wrestling show's cancelled during the fight. Well, don't worry about that. Sit back, relax, and let us be your favourite. Welcome back to Velocity, ladies. Good job on the right this time. That's how much it means to these wrestlers. No, to Paul, caution to the wind, like Jeff Hardy, and neck breaker him from the top of the ladder. Not only that, but Woods landed on the ladder as well. And as you can see, Kushida walking away. And here you go. Still your Evolution champion, Becky Lynch. We have a new Velocity champion, and his name, Kenny Omega. That is right, Matt Hardy. Adam Cole is the phenomenal AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for Velocity. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Velocity. I am your host as always, Override Gaming. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your predictions in the comments, and as always, give me feedback. So, I do apologise for the late upload schedule. Life has been hitting me quite hard. I have been back wrestling, so that's where my time has basically went. But anyways, enough about me. Let's get on to tonight's action as we take a rematch from last week. Well, kind of. So, Matt Riddle challenged the Intercontinental Champion Josh Cole, and Josh Cole said if he beats his associate, which happened to be Big Bear, then Riddle would get an Intercontinental Championship shot. However, just when Matt Riddle was about to close in on victory, Josh Cole intervened and got Big Bear disqualified, meaning the Intercontinental Championship challenge is null and void. Riddle issued the challenge again before this match, and Josh Cole said, okay, that is fine, my bad for last week, but if you can beat me and Big Bear in a handicap match tonight, then at main event in a few weeks time, you will get your championship opportunity. So now, to kick off tonight's action at Velocity, the Intercontinental Champion Josh Cole and his associate Big Bear will go in a handicap match against the original bro, Matt Riddle. Who will win? It might be a foregone conclusion, but we know that Riddle is a man of many surprises. Let's see who wins this match. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a match on our hands tonight. Riddle will go one-on-one with Josh Cole. Josh Cole tried to get the jump on Riddle, trying to use some of that ring IQ, getting out of the ring. But now we have a match in our hands as here comes Josh Cole with some momentum, running that breaker on Riddle. And now he's going to tag in the big man from Addis Ababa, Big Bear, as here comes Riddle. Duck there from Big Bear and a hammer. Again, very strong is Big Bear. Josh Cole and Big Bear have known each other for a while. Of course, it was Josh Cole who got Big Bear to Velocity, and now Big Bear showing off his skills of absolute powerhouse of a wrestler. Cover here, one. No, kick out at one. Of course, wasn't as lucky against Riddle. He would look like he was struggling a little bit last week. Riddle looked like he had his number, but then again, you look at Riddle. Riddle has the experience. Riddle has fought people stronger than him and a lot bigger than him. And again, we're seeing that prowess come to fruition here as here comes Riddle! Clothesline to the buckle. And now Riddle with his striking prowess. Big Bear can't necessarily go toe-to-toe in the striking department. He has to overpower Riddle. Meanwhile, Josh Cole, cover here. One. Kick out at one. Meanwhile, Josh Cole, of course, is very, very adept in the striking game. That strong style offense he likes to use. As here comes Big Bear trying to get out. And oh, jumping net breaker. Riddle did well to dodge the attack there from Big Bear, but couldn't stop the jumping net breaker. And now, here we go. This now is the tag team efficiency, which Riddle does not want to be up against. Double axe handle off the middle rope. As here comes Josh Cole looking for that lion salt. He connects with it. And again, we are looking here at the Intercontinental Champion. Brand new Intercontinental Champion, of course. He had the title bestowed upon him by former Velocity legend Chris Jericho. As here comes Riddle trying a submission. Josh Cole getting to the ropes. And oh! Riddle could be looking for the Bro Mission. Bro Mission! But releases the hold, of course. Big Bear is not the legal man. And there we go. That's what happens. Backdrop suplex. That is what happens when you take your eye off your opponent. And now, here comes Josh Cole, putting Riddle back in the corner. And again, unlike a tag team match, you're not cutting the ring off from your partner, for your other tag team partner. In a handicap match, you're cutting the ring off from everyone. He's making sure that Riddle has no space to move, but Riddle might try and turn the tables here. Bro Derek! Bro Derek! This could be it! 1, 2... No, kick out there from Big Bear. It was a little too soon to hit the Bro Derek, I think. And now Josh Cole turning on the pressure. He's going to now deal with Riddle. Knew that his associate was in trouble. Comes out the ring there to avoid getting a 5 count. Remember, if Riddle wins here tonight, he will get a chance to face Josh Cole at main event. And oh no, powerbomb on the outside. Those mats aren't complete concrete, but they don't have as much give as the ring does. And now, oh no, I think he's taking a page out of Josh Cole's playbook. Powerbomb and a swing on the apron. He's got to get himself back in the ring here to avoid the count out. In comes Big Bear now. And again, just showing his power on Riddle. Riddle is hurt. Riddle is broken. Riddle hasn't got much offense in this match. Of course, he did try a Bro Mission and he did manage to hit the Bro Derek. But I don't think it's enough. But Riddle, of course, all that heart, all that determination, fighting back. And now, here comes Big Bear. Big Bear now lifting Riddle up. Fall away slam. This could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, and again, Riddle. Again, Riddle. Fighting with everything he has. But Big Bear just pops back up. He's not struggling the same way he was. And now, here comes Big Bear. Snake Eyes in the corner. And what's he thinking of here? Oh no, he's turning on the Jets! Inverted senton in the corner. Big Bear looking to take control here. And again, Riddle reversing. Big slap there from Big Bear. Now here it comes, here it comes. This is an Alabama Slam. Alabama Slam. And now this could be it. This could be it. This match could be one and done. Big Bear Spine Buster. Bear Hug Spine Buster. And Josh Cole demanding that Big Bear tags him in. Because I think he's looking for something more. Perhaps looking for it. What's he looking for here? Power Slam. Josh Cole wanted to pick the bones like a vulture. As here he comes. Looking for that springboard. He's going to get that stomp, that springboard stomp. One stomp closer. And now this is too far. This is too far. Josh Cole went to hit it home as here he comes. The Cobra Clutch. The Cobra Clutch. Locked in. And Riddle has nowhere to go. Riddle has to tap. Big Bear and Josh Cole pick up another win. Yet again, Big Bear did most of the dirty work. Riddle tried to fight back with all his being. But in the end, Josh Cole and Big Bear were just too much for the original bro. And unfortunately, Matt Riddle has another L to the column. As we look at that one stop closer once again.
Here are your winners.
No more Intercontinental Championship shot, it looks like. But let's look on to our next matches. We have a bunch of action coming up on Velocity. Stay tuned. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a rematch from Money in the Bank as Legado del Fantasma's Santos Escobar, the Cruiserweight Champion, will go one-on-one with Kushida. Of course, these guys have been at it hammer and tongue for the past couple of weeks. A different side to Kushida we've been seeing, and also a different side to Santos Escobar, as both of those guys are fighting for the right to become the Cruiserweight Champion of the world. Of course, Legado del Fantasma have been banned from ringside. That is, of course, Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. And is that Kushida? Is that Kushida? Kushida! Kushida's coming from the back! No way! What has gotten into Kushida? Again, last week we saw in that that tag team match. Again, Kushida has made it clear that Santos Escobar has these people taken for fools. German suplex to the outside there. He's been saying that these guys have been taken for fools here. And now these guys are in an epic stare down. This is what the Cruiserweight division is all about. Kushida saying that he does not represent the people. He does not represent anyone at all except for himself. Of course, I realized there was a little glitch. But we keep it moving. They're still in an epic showdown. Epic stare down. And now Kushida goes for it. Pele kick. Kushida has made it clear that he is coming for the Cruiserweight Championship. And he's going to represent the people the way they should be represented. But I'm not sure this is how you do it. Kushida beating Santos Escobar to a pulp. My word. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is between two of some of the best wrestlers in the world today. As the best bout machine, Kenny Omega, former Velocity World Champion, will go up against the Limitless One, Keith Lee. Now, of course, Kenny Omega lost his World Championship to Edge at Money in the Bank and has been very vocal about getting his World Championship back. But sometimes, in order to get your shot, you've got to run through hell and back, or in this case, a brick wall. And none of those brick walls move faster than Keith Lee. This is his debut, his first match on Velocity, a newly acquired signing. Will Kenny Omega prove that he is the best wrestler in the world? Or will Keith Lee pull off an upset and move one step closer to being in the main event picture and maybe the world title picture? Let's find out. So here we go. The Limitless One versus Kenny Omega in our mid-card matchup tonight on Velocity as Keith Lee starts things off, grabbing Kenny Omega in the fireman's carry. Off against the turnbuckle. Keith Lee's first appearance here on Velocity. He's going to do well. I think he's going to do well here. Kick out at one by Omega. Keith Lee here £300+ from Wichita Falls, Texas. Kenny Omega from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. You got to think what's going through Kenny Omega's head. The fact that he wasn't included in the triple threat match last week to determine the #1 contender for the Velocity World Championship, despite him being the former champion. You got to see what he has to do here. DDT there by Keith Lee on the outside. He's obviously got to be at the back of the line and work his way up once again. Still to come tonight, Karrion Kross has challenged the Money in the Bank briefcase holder, Isaiah Swerve Scott. Should be an interesting matchup. But how about that? Earlier tonight, Josh Cole cooking the books once again as the Intercontinental Champion, winning against Matt Riddle in a handicap match. We still have amazing action to come to you guys later tonight. Big main event matchup as the World Heavyweight Champion Edge will be in action tonight against Seth Rollins. But here we have Omega finding a way against Keith Lee. Big German suplex there from Omega. And an arm stomp to boot. My word, Tampa, Florida is getting their money's worth of action here. As now here comes Kenny Omega. Big elbow drop, missed by Keith Lee. Keith Lee is an extraordinary competitor, can do things that most people his size can't do. And I know that's a cliche saying, but this guy will do moonsaults and springboards off the top rope. We haven't seen big guys do that in a while. But here comes Omega! Sit out powerbomb. Omega's got some weight behind him in his own right as he puts Keith Lee up. Finley roll there. Nice move there by Omega. As now Omega looking to lock in the submission. But he's got to get round the big neck of Keith Lee. And Keith Lee, there we go. Again, this is a man of size, doing what he can to get out of the hold. As now here he comes. Pop-up powerbomb. Referee counts 1, 2. No, kick out at 2. Again, this will be the ideal time for me to let you guys know that you need to like, subscribe and comment, letting me know your predictions for any of the matches. Whoa! Pumps to the outs there by Keith Lee. And this could be the beginning of the end here. No! Omega turning it around. Probably looking for the Big Bang Catastrophe there. But again, let me know your predictions for these matches. Let me know who you want to win, who you don't want to win, who you want to see challenge for titles. These will all be taken into account. I'd love to hear you guys' feedback. But here comes Omega. Big slap there to Keith Lee. I don't think the Limitless One is going to take that very lightly. Leg kicks there to Keith Lee. And now here comes Omega. Springboard. Stomp to the chest. Bit of an aggressive side we're seeing there from Omega as he throws up the 2 sweet. Looking for the Revolution knee. V-trigger there from Kenny Omega. 1, 2. No, kick out there from Keith Lee. Correction, it's the V-trigger. That's Seth Rollins' move, the Revolution knee. But here comes Kenny Omega, middle rope. Getting Keith Lee to get up. Looking for a sunset flip. Oh! Powerbomb! What a move there from Keith Lee, from Kenny Omega. Keith Lee was on the receiving end of that. And now a moonsault attack there from Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega firing on all cylinders. The best bout machine is raring to go. Arm stomp there from Kenny Omega. And looking for another V-trigger. V-trigger! And now Kenny Omega all fired up. Looking for the one-winged angel. Picking the big 300-pound man up. Down he goes. 1, 2. No! Keith Lee kicks down at 2. Unbelievable. I don't think we've seen anyone kick out of the one-winged angel yet. To my knowledge, Snapdragon. Right there from Keith Lee. Good wing awareness, and again looking for another one-winged angel here. Here comes Omega, sizing him up. Sizing Lee up. And he's got him up again. No! Lee counters it this time. Not letting him have any of that. And now here comes Lee. Grabbing Omega by the shoulders, by the traps. Slowing Omega down. Big punch there from Keith Lee. And another one. Making sure Omega stays down. What's Lee going to go for here? Strikes to the head. Omega counters. Strikes of his own. Super kick there from Omega. Here comes Keith Lee. Lee putting Omega in the tree of woe. Putting Omega in the tree of woe. Choking it outside of him. And now here comes Keith Lee. Looking to put this match away. Perhaps dragging him to the middle of the ring. Referee counts. 1, 2. Kick out at 1 by Omega. Despite Omega looking the worse for wear at the minute. Oh, he could look even worse. Big Bang Catastrophe. 1, 2, 3. And Keith Lee is your winner. How about that for some action? Let's take a look at the replay. Again, breaking through the clothesline. Pounce attempt there by Keith Lee. One winged angel by Kenny Omega. But it wasn't enough to put the big man Keith Lee away. It's another Snapdragon. Rope break there. Good ring awareness there by Keith Lee. But he finished it off with the Big Bang Catastrophe. Keith Lee climbing up the ladder for a World Heavyweight Championship spot. But keep your eyes peeled, ladies and gentlemen, because there is still more action coming up on Velocity. Ladies and gentlemen, this match was literally made an hour ago before the show started. So, a couple of weeks ago, you might have remembered that we had the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and in that we had the Money in the Bank ladder match, which the eventual winner was Isaiah Swerve Scott. Now, of course, he is now the winner, and he will receive a World Heavyweight Championship shot within the next year, anytime, anywhere. This man, however, had quite a lot to say on social media today. He said that Swerve's victory was a fluke. A tainted victory, if you will. And if he was in the match, guys like Roman Reigns, Cesaro, Seth Rollins, Isaiah Swerve Scott wouldn't have stood a chance, because it would have been a foregone conclusion. And that he would have made everyone fall and pray. He challenged Swerve to a match tonight to prove that his match was a fluke once and for all. To which Swerve replied, answering his challenge, "See you in the ring." So, as the general manager and host of this show, I have made it official. Tonight, right now, you will get Karrion Kross versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. Will Karrion Kross make Isaiah Swerve Scott fall and pray? Or will Swerve truly solidify that this house is Swerve's house? Let's find out. The match is coming to your screens right now. The crowd knows whose house it is, but does Karrion Kross know that? We're about to find out. Swerve versus Karrion Kross here on Velocity. Poison Rana to start off there from Isaiah Swerve Scott, and again moonsault to the back of Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross's first appearance here on Velocity. He's gonna have to make it look like he means business here. Call Scarlett at ringside, his partner. Karrion Kross, a former NXT champion. Gotta think, for what backstabber there from Isaiah Swerve Scott. 1, kick out at 1. From what Karrion Kross has said to Swerve on Twitter, he's got to back it up. He can't talk all that mess and not expect Swerve to come out fighting. Swerve said in an interview that this is the chance he's been waiting for. This is the dream that he's been waiting to accomplish, and now he has his ticket, and he's not going to let anyone take it away from him. Cross looking to spoil the party of Isaiah Swerve Scott as he locks in an armbar here. Rope break from Swerve. And again, Swerve now could be in danger as Cross goes to the top rope. Waiting for Swerve to get to his feet. Double axe handle, sorry there, from Karrion Kross. And looking for a Doomsday Saito. Swerve being the MVP of that matchup in the 6-man tag and in the Money in the Bank briefcase ladder match. Could come back down to earth with the bump, maybe not. He still keeps this match alive, kicks it out at 2. And now here comes Karrion Kross again, stomping on the arm of Swerve, making it a point to go after his arm here. And this could be even worse. Cross jacket's locked in. The cross jacket's locked in. Swerve needs to find a way out quick if he wants to keep this hope of winning this match alive. No, he manages to find a way out. Big elbow there from Swerve. Now Swerve looking for a springboard bulldog. And now Swerve looking to get the momentum going. Flatliner. Great move there from Swerve. And now Swerve looking to get things going. Electric chair position. Looking for it. What a move. 1, 2. No. Swerve manages to kick out. I wouldn't even know what to call that. Let me know in the comments. Big moonsault there from Swerve. 1. Kick out there. 1 from Kross. The Gladiator. And again, another moonsault. Again, this is what Swerve needs to do. Use his speed, his quickness to his advantage. And now Scarlett is on the ropes, trying to distract Swerve, but Swerve is having none of it. As here comes Swerve now. Oh, looks like Kross has woken up. Kross has woken up. And now he's choking the life out of Swerve in the corner. Referee trying to get this match under control here. Here comes Swerve, looking for a knee. And now looking for a submission move. Try and take the legs out from Kross. Again, you need the legs to push off for that Doomsday Saito. 1, 2. Kick out there from Karrion Kross. This is what we need to see here. Doomsday Saito once again. And Mr. Money in the Bank could be in trouble. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 from Swerve. Great matchup here we're having tonight, and Velocity still to come on main event. Seth Rollins will take on the World Heavyweight Champion, Edge. But this match could be over right now. Kross looking in the cross jacket once again. Whoa, he tap. Whoa, he tap. Whoa, he tap. Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. He manages to find a way out again. Kross realizing it's not working, he's going to have to take to the top rope. Elbow drop. You got to try something new sometimes. And that's what's going to give him the win. Kross realizing he couldn't submit Isaiah Swerve Scott. So he took to the air, he improvised, he switched up his game plan and was able to hit him with a devastating elbow drop, which sealed Mr. Money in the Bank's fate. How about that? Another look at that Doomsday Saito there. What a move that is. Thing of beauty. It was going to be enough, but Isaiah Swerve Scott said otherwise. But here is your winner. Fall and pray. Karrion Kross. But still to come, we have action from our Evolution division, the World Heavyweight Championship division, and our Tag Team division. We'll see what's the matches up next. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying this episode. Leave a like, comment and subscribe and let me know your favourite match of the night. Of course, now we turn our attention to the Evolution division as the Evolution champion, Becky Lynch, will go one-on-one with Liv Morgan. Now, this is a very interesting matchup. Of course, Becky Lynch has held the championship since before the pandemic era. Of course, it got changed from the Women's Championship to the Evolution Championship because that's what this division is. The evolution of talents. And Becky Lynch has made it very clear that this championship will be the most important championship in Velocity. This championship will be a beacon to other superstars in the Evolution roster. And of course, someone like Liv Morgan will be itching at the bit, or chomping at the bit rather, to get an opportunity to make herself the Evolution champion. Well, let's see how this match turns out as we go down to ringside. Let's get this match started. Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch has made it clear that she wants the Evolution division to be the face of the division of Velocity. And Liv Morgan starting off hot here. Again, a win for Liv Morgan against the Evolution champion will do wonders for her quest to become the Evolution champion. As here comes Becky Lynch. Schoolboy, roll up, power bomb. Of course, Becky Lynch victorious at Money in the Bank against Rhea Ripley. She now knows her opponent, who is the genius of the sky, Io Shirai. She beat Shayna Baszler last week in a #1 contenders match. Of course, we have probably the best women's division. That's why we call it Evolution. And here comes Becky Lynch showing us why. Big clothesline. She's a last kicker. She's big time. She's even Becky 2 belts at some stages. But the man Becky Lynch, all fires going. All systems go. Actually looks to capitalise. Looking for a back exploder. And right now Liv Morgan's got it all to do here, as Becky Lynch is doing what she needs to do. Routine victory it looks like here. She's going for the pin. Referee counts 1. Kick out at 1. That's what we look to see here. Great action from the Evolution division. We got the likes of Raquel Gonzalez, Becky Lynch, Bayley, Charlotte Flair, Liv Morgan, Io Shirai, Shayna Baszler. There is so much talent here in the Evolution division, and we want to see them all flourish. Again, let us know your predictions. Who you want to win, who you don't want to win, who's your favourite, who's not your favourite. What a leg drop there from Becky Lynch. How about that? From the outside, that's going to cause us some pain as well. That concrete floor has no give. And now she's taking her time here with Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan trying to fight back. Backsploder on the outside. Liv Morgan is hurting right now. She needs to get things back in order. She's to win this match. And that could do it. Counter 6 from the referee. Whipped into the steel steps. Is Liv going for a count-out victory here? Becky Lynch is on the outside. She's got 2 more seconds here. Count of 8. And she makes it back into the ring. And now what's she looking for here? Pump handle position. No. Liv Morgan hip toss. Manages to reverse it. And now here comes Liv Morgan. No. Becky Lynch counters. Looking for another backsploder once again. She hasn't had her way, Liv Morgan, through this match. She's been playing catch up. Becky Lynch knows that. She's been one step ahead. And she could be one step closer to victory here. No, kick out at 2 from Liv Morgan. And what's Becky Lynch looking for here? She's sizing her up. Perhaps looking for the disarmer. Yes, it is. And it's locked in deep. Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Liv could tap here. And she does. Becky Lynch is your winner. The Evolution Champion is victorious here tonight. Again, as we take a look at the replay, Bexploder after Bexploder after Bexploder. And then locking in the disarmer. It was all too much for Liv Morgan, but a valiant effort from her nonetheless. He's looking at it again. Another Bexploder from the crowd. Crowd going crazy. Fan favourite Becky Lynch's. She went in for the pin here, but it wasn't enough to defeat Liv Morgan. She had to lock into this armor, and Liv had nowhere to go. Again, it's serious torque in the arm. Feels like the arm's coming out of your socket. As you can see, Liv Morgan writhing in pain, but still your winner, Becky Lynch. Stick around. Stay frosty. We've got more action coming up next here on Velocity. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. A set for one forward, and of course we have on one side the visionary, the architect, Seth freaking Rollins, going up against the reigning, defending, undisputed Velocity World Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Rated R Superstar, Edge. Edge was of course victorious against Kenny Omega at Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins was one of the MVPs in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, of course, last week you may remember we had a triple threat match to determine the new number one contender. Cesaro versus Walter versus Drew McIntyre. Those guys were the top 3 ranking competitors for the World Championship. Drew McIntyre eventually won. Seth Rollins feels wronged yet again. It's been a long time since he has been a World Champion, and thought that he should be in the match considering his performance in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So Edge is giving him a chance to prove himself. So will Seth Rollins rise to the occasion, or will Edge show everybody, including Seth Rollins, why he is the Velocity World Heavyweight Championship champion, or champion? Either one, either ways, we're going to get down to ringside, ladies and gentlemen. Please enjoy this main event, and we'll see you guys next time. Man, that championship looks beautiful, but here we go. The visionary or drip Seth Rollins goes one-on-one with the Rated R Superstar, the World Heavyweight Champion Edge. He's your main event for the evening. Just a reminder that next week the Tag Team Champions Mustache Mountain will be in action to determine who is the new number one contender for the Tag Team Championships. We also have a match as the Cruiserweight Champion will be in a non-title match with Kushida next week. Obviously, these guys are in a heated rivalry. As here comes Seth Rollins here. Rushed by Edge. Oh! I think Edge has made Seth Rollins bleed there. Of course, these men are no strangers to each other. They've had some epic rivalries in the past. This is Edge's first title reign since coming back off that injury. And from that suplex, it looks like he has not lost a step once. Of course, defeating Kenny Omega, who we saw earlier tonight lose to Keith Lee. He defeated Kenny Omega in a brilliant match to become the new Velocity World Heavyweight Champion. What is going to be of Edge's reign? Only time will tell. As Edge now sunset flip powerbomb to the outside. Rollins popping right back up though. Again, what is to be said about Seth Rollins? Again, a huge part in Swerve winning that Money in the Bank briefcase. I'm pretty sure he suplexed somebody off the ladder. Or he might have got suplexed, I'm not too sure. I'll have to watch the tapes again. I'd say like episode 1 or 2. I think episode 1 and 2 should have come out by now. By the time you're seeing it. By the time I'm recording this. I know it takes ages to render and upload because my Wi-Fi is naff. But, you know, we're moving. But episode 1 and 2 should be out by the time I'm recording this. And again, Edge clutching his neck. That injured neck. That put him on the sideline for 9 years. So here comes Rollins looking to capitalise on that, but Edge turns it around. Imagine being somebody like Edge though. You got to think. He knows through the way he was the ultimate opportunist back in the day. Cashing in Money in the Banks. Concertos. Devious schemes from Edge. For him, he's got to know that everybody's going to be coming for his neck. Literally. As Seth Rollins slides Edge up in the corner. And there we go. That is exactly my point. Black magic there from Seth Rollins. Literally coming for Edge's neck. And kick out there by Edge at 2. Rollins could be one step closer to pitting the World Heavyweight Champion as he goes for the curb stomp. Rope break from Edge, and now he's going to come back to the drawing book. Go back to the drawing board. Frog splash there from Rollins. And now here he comes, looking for the Revolution knee. And now Rollins in the driver's seat. Referee counts to 2, and he's done it. Rollins has pinned the World Heavyweight Champion. I think I saw Edge clutching his neck there after that kick. Could be looking really worse for wear there. But how about that? Revolution knee to pick up the victory. And Seth Rollins has pinned your World Heavyweight Champion Edge. Thank you for joining me here on Velocity. I'll see you guys next time for another night of superb action. Take care, have a great day and a great night. Bye now.